I want to ask you something about something at a recent hearing in the Senate. We were reporting on it. I was watching you, and you were clearly frustrated. And I know this is a tradition that dates back decades, regardless of parties. Republican presidents do it. Democratic presidents do it. This president is doing it. But at a recent confirmation hearing for a number of this president's nominees for ambassador, you clearly were not happy with some of them. You had a pretty amazing exchange with the guy President Obama has tapped to be the next U.S. ambassador to Norway. I just want to play part of that for our viewers.
What do you think the appeal of the Progress Party was?
I will tell you, Norway has been very quick to denounce them.
The government has denounced them. They're part of the coalition of the government.
I stand corrected and would like to leave my answer at they are, it's a very, very open society.
I have no more questions for this incredibly highly qualified group of nominees.
I know. I've never heard a nominee say, I stand corrected. I mean, it was incredible to me. I feel bad almost for the people of Norway who now are, you know, I mean, what does it say about what we think of Norway that this is the guy who's going to represent the United States? And there are plenty of great ambassadors. I've met a lot of them, career civil servants, career foreign service officers who work incredibly hard. I don't want to take away from them. But this guy and his wife apparently donated more than $1 million to the president of the Democratic Party. Is there anything that Congress can do or should do to change this, really what's been a tradition now?
Well, as you said, it's always been a tradition. Now it's dramatically increased. Since 2012, the president, now more than 50% of his nominees have been these bundlers and totally unqualified people. You missed the part where the guy referred to the president of Norway.
Right, yes.
Norway doesn't have a president.
Right. And he's never been to Norway. He's never been there.
Norway,
and the guy for Argentina never been to Argentina.
Nor had the guy of Iceland been to Iceland. The woman who is going to be ambassador to Hungary, whose claim to fame is a talk show, I believe, a soap opera called The Bold and the Beautiful, I believe it is. I'm not a regular viewer. And she had no clue. And these are important countries. That's the point. And I don't want to name the country, but as you know, there are some countries that have been traditionally, you know, because they're not too important, they may be island nations.
Right.
But now we're sending people to countries like Hungary, which is going through a very tough period. Norway, one of our strongest allies. And by the way, the defense minister of Norway, she told me that interview has gone viral in Norway. What do the Norwegian people think of us? And so it's got to be brought back under control. I understand London, Paris, you got to have wealthy people that's a normal thing. But we're really the only country that has this practice, and it's like any other evil. It's grown and grown and grown, and it's now become a real embarrassment.
Do you vote against these nominees? I mean,
yes.
How you do?
Yes, I do. But remember, since Harry Reid exercised the nuclear option, where it only takes 51 votes, then they will probably get through unless the American people say enough.
Senator McCain, good to have you on. Thank you.